In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the graphing tool to solve systems of inequalities. All right, so for this problem, we have that the point 3, -2 belongs to the solution set of inequalities that we have listed here. So what I've done is I've taken each of the inequalities, I've gone to Desmos, which is also my graphing calculator in my toolbar. I enter each inequality individually, and it produces for me the graph. So this problem is asking, does 3, -2 fall into the solution part of the set? So first I have to identify what is the solution part of my set. So when I go over to this graph, notice this dark area here. One of the graphs is light blue, one of the graphs is kind of a red, pink, and then this area right here is where it is both colors. So it is crossed over. So that is the solution set of this inequality. So now we just have to identify if the point 3, -2 is part of this. So let's look. So if we go over to 3 and we go down 2, we're going to see that this would indeed be part of this inequality because this is going to just continue. And this is all going to be part of our solution set. Everything underneath this dotted line here. So since 3, -2 would be down here, yes, that is indeed part of the solution set. Let's try another example. Okay, so for this problem, we are given several functions. Now notice that it gives us 3 functions and then it gives us an f of xy function. So this one we do not graph. We do not have to put that into our graph bar. That is showing us an example of another equation that would also fall into this. So it's asking us to find the maximum value of this system of inequalities. So again, I take each one of these inequalities, I plug it into our equation bars, and it brings up all of the inequalities on one screen so we can see what's going on. Again, we want to find the solution set. Remember, the solution set is where everything is overlapping. And this specific question is asking us to find the maximum value of the function. So the maximum value means the highest point where they all are intersecting. So let's go look. So if we go over here, we notice that down here, they are all intersecting, and also over here, they are all intersecting. So this would be our maximum point, and that point actually ends up being 9, 9. So we see that C would be our answer for this problem. Not too bad, right? I'm a visual learner, so being able to draw out and map out and see what's going on with this math really makes sense to my brain. Let's try one more. Sometimes we're given problems where they give us a function or they give us a system of inequalities and they're asking us to match the graphs that they have provided. So again, we can use the very same method. So for this example, they have given us 2 inequalities. I have taken each of the inequalities, placed them into the equation bar, and created my system of inequalities so I can see what's going on. Now that I can see what's going on, I can see that this part here is my overlapping area. So this part here is my solution set. So now I just have to figure out which one of my options here is the correct answer. So by looking at what's going on here, I can see that this graph here would be the answer. I hope this helps. It's a great tool to be able to use to be able to solve for system of inequalities.